What's up, guys?
Cowboy Coat Dippers.
Cowboy Coat Dippers coming at you.
We already got your chew in.
Alright, got some dip in. Always gotta dip in. You always gotta have one.
24/7.
But we really want to do instead of doing a dip review like we usually do, I want to talk about something with you guys. Mainly about hunting and fishing this year and last year's hunting season, and how it went for us and our future plans going trout fishing and everything. So, Nick, why don't you tell me about your hunting story this year?
Let's see. This year I've been hunting for about, like 3 or 4 years. Never saw anything out of my fucking stand. Nothing. I always heard. Looked to the right. Put my rifle. What do you know? It's a fucking squirrel. I went this year. Sit in my stand. About to put a chill in. All of a sudden I heard. Look fire. There's a big deer that passed me. Oh, it looked big. And then, like, every time I'm about to, like, shoot a deer or something, you always see it's, oh man, that thing's big. But I went, and I was like, oh shit, I missed him. So he landed a bunch of bushes, but then I went and I looked to my right, and I was saying, oh man, what am I going to do now? And I looked to my left, right there he was. Put up my rifle, it was basically a quick scoop, and boom! Right in front of the shoulder. That bitch went up in the air. Jumped like this, landed right on his back, got up, and since I blew out his shoulder, he started running weird. So, yeah, he died on that right there, like about 20 feet away from me, and then went and got him, dragged him back to the cabin. How'd you do?
I actually got 3 hunting stories. One's about killing. One's close to killing. One just really pissing me off. Well, first one, I'll tell you about killing deer. I was sitting in my stand. I sit in the same stand. I sit in the same area. 2 stands I sit in, right? One's on the edge of a field and one's deep in the woods. Then they're about 100 yards apart from each other. Right? And, where I killed a deer, like I usually do. I kill a deer every year pretty much. I've been hunting 3 or 4 years just like him. And, this year, first day, I was sitting in a stand, right? I just got up there, put out my doe urine, put a chew in. I was just sitting there, you know. It was still dark. You know, the sun started coming over the horizon. I heard. I figured it was just a damn squirrel, right? Because when I walked in, I scared up a few deer. I figured, alright, they're not going to come back till about lunchtime, you know. I figured. So I waited out. I'm sitting there, I'm spitting away. You know, the sun's starting to break there. You can just see the woods. And I hear. Right in front of me, about 75 yards. I'm like, that's a fucking deer. I look up and I can see its back, right? I waited 5 minutes and this deer barely moved 5 feet. It's just sitting there. I could barely make out the deer, but I figured if I don't shoot him now, he's gonna run. That's usually my chances. So I shoot that motherfucker. Drops right where he sits. Everybody's calling me, did you get one? Did you get one? I'm like, yeah, I got one. They're like, how'd you even see a damn thing? Because I shit you not. The sun came up around 6 and I shot at 6:05. You know, it was pretty crazy. And it was only like that was the first shot, so that was pretty cool. The second story, yeah, and guys probably gonna hate me for this, but I'm also an archery hunter. And I was sitting in my stand, right, and this was on the edge of the field, right, and I didn't have my rangefinder with me because I left the back of the truck. I figured I'll be good. Deer usually don't get further than 40 yards from me, so I could probably hit them. But okay, so there's a ton of deer in this field, right. And I can see them running all around me, but there's too far a shot. It's like 100 yards. So I'm not taking that shot. So this 4 deer, they walk out right past the stand. I sit deep in the woods. I figure, damn, that's 35 yards. So I put my 40 pin on it just to be safe. I release that bitch. I hit the biggest one. I hear it hit bone. I'm like, you motherfucker, fucking hit bone. Went out there, couldn't find my arrow. Turns out that was a 75-yard shot, and I hit the son of a bitch. But I couldn't find it. I'm not even kidding you guys. I trailed that bitch for a mile and a half. And I had good blood. It just wasn't lung blood. Came down to a spot no bigger than my fingernail. And I lost it. I went 100 yards in each direction. Didn't find a drop of blood, you know. So, that's a sad story. That was a big deer. Yeah, sob story. And then my third story. Alright, I have a ground blind. I sit in deep in the woods. And it looks like this little stream. It's not a stream, it's like a natural spring. And my dad has told me that there's been people that try shooting deer there and never hit them. And I figured, well, I'll try it out. You know, I just got a new blind. I'll try it out. I'm sitting there. I saw a deer first day in the afternoon. I didn't get that one, but I went back the next day in the morning. I figured something's going to be around. Alright, I'm sitting there. I'm just watching YouTube, whatever, watching dippers on there. I have chewing, and I just start hearing deer coming at me. I'm like, sweet, I'm going to go see something. This spike, and these spikes, I kid you not, are this big. I caught him on a trail cam before. I'm like, I really hope I get this bitch. Walks down, and there's a big pile of brush at the start of the stream, right? He gets in that brush, and he sticks his head out and looks up at me. Just stares at me. This goes on for about 15 minutes, just him staring at me. Finally, he turns around, goes back up the trail. I'm like, fuck, I lost him. Might as well call, you know, see if he'll come back. Do a couple doe bleats, and he comes back. Does the same thing, walk through the damn brush, and looks at me. And by this point, I'm thinking about slicing the juggy on this son of a bitch. So I pull back the bow. I look at him. As soon as I'm about ready to release, he turns around, walks back up. That's the last I saw that bitch. And it was just funny how it went down, you know. No one could believe it because no one's had that happen before. And I kid you not, it was about half an hour just him watching me. And it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it for hunting stories. Hunting season this year seemed like it's going very slow for everybody. I mean, I work at a butcher shop, and there has not been nearly as many deer as there was last year. It's half of the deer that there was last year that came in that butcher shop. It's just crazy. This year was not a good year for hunting at all. I don't know what it was. But I really think it's the warm weather change, because it was warm in the beginning, and then it turned cold, and then went back to warm. And the deer don't respond to that very well, and I think that's why nobody's really seen anything. So enough of hunting stories. Fishing. We can't really fish around here because it's not been cold enough for the lake to freeze ever go ice fishing, and it's too cold to go fishing because all the fish are at the bottom. But I think we're gonna go out trout season, which is March 21st, I think.
I think so.
Here in Pennsylvania, we're gonna go out and camp out and see if we can get a limit. Trout fishing is always fun. You know, go out, get a little tipsy, camp out, wait for tomorrow 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so thought we'd give you guys a little insight to our hunting stuff and fishing. You got any stories, just leave them in the comments. I'll be glad to hear them and talk about them with you guys. For sure. You got any fishing stories next this year?
Caught this one big son of a bitch. It was like this big. Yeah, that's all I did.
Yeah, I got a goldfish from the pet store. So
I ate a goldfish at the county fair. That was funny. That's so funny.
Yeah, I've been to the county fair in a long time. I go to the farm show every year, though. That's pretty fun up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You guys want to check that out? It's later this year, but it's usually it comes around next year. Outdoor shows in a month or two. I'm gonna go see that. There's a lot of Michael Waldell, Bone Collector's probably gonna be there. Last year, Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty was there with Willie,
Really?
the owner. Yeah, they were there last year. It was pretty cool.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw. I didn't go last year. I saw him on TV though. They're talking about it. I didn't go last year because I wasn't able to. No one would take me. But I was checking the website, and they might be there this year. They might not. They're debating whether to go. They have a spot, but they might have a big order to fill. They said so. They might not do it this year. But yeah, if you guys want to come and check out the farm show, outdoor show, I'll probably be there. If you guys want to come up and say hi to me, I'll be glad to talk to you guys.
I'll probably be there too.
He'll probably be there with me.
Chewing.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, if you guys just leave any hunting stories, fishing stories down in the comments. We'll talk to you guys about it. Come to the outdoor show, talk with us. So yeah, that's about all we got for you guys. Cowboy Coke Dippers, subscribe and like below.
I'm chewing.
As always, keep dipping. Peace.